his praise. All for Jesus, all for Jesus. All my days and all. Wrong verse, sorry. All for Jesus, all for Jesus. Let my lips speak forth his praise. And then the fourth verse. Oh, what wonder, how amazing. Jesus, glorious King of kings, deigns to call me his beloved. Let's me rest beneath his wings. All for Jesus, all for Jesus, resting now beneath his wings. All for Jesus, all for Jesus, resting now beneath his wings.
I love the Lord from way, way back. But anyway, in these later days, I'm having a fun time, and I want to just put this out there because you can use this. And what happens is the Lord gave me this, and I'm using it, and this is what I want you to put your heart to, is helping others. Mm-hmm. And so what I did is my wife sent me down to Kroger's, and she said she had to get this prescription. The doctor told her, give us this medical, whatever it was. So I waited for the lady, and she put it in a bag and all this stuff, and I said, would you mind if I asked you a question? And she said, no, by all means. I said, do you have reservations in heaven? And she says, oh yes, yes I do. And instantly, that smile on her face become my sister in Christ.
Right.
And I've done this several times. I'm having a ball with this thing. Well, somehow a couple months ago, I had this thing, and I thought, I watched my wife and different ones with their cell phones. It just happens you do have a cell phone, don't you? And everybody seems to have one, and I made a little holder. Well, man, it looks pretty good, you know? And so anyway, you take your cell phone and set it in that holder, and so I thought, this is a neat thing. I made about 25, and I went to church Sunday morning, and I just stood by the door when church was over, and when they come by, excuse me, I gave away 25 of these cell phone holders, and anyway, I thought that was pretty good. And one guy, I give it to a couple guys, they have a little store, and the one guy, I went down and said, well, what do you think? They thought, well, maybe they would sell them, 50 cents a piece or whatever. And the one